Hi Aquarius, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette if you've never viewed me before. Aquarius, this is your weekly reading for May 6th through the 12th. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, so take the pieces that resonate and leave the rest. Aquarius, I did have to take a break for a little bit. I had a schedule change in my household. I do have 5 children as well, and I had some medical things that I don't like to talk about too much on this channel, not really just yet. So I had to take a break for a little bit just for my own health and kind of get back on track. So anyway, when I was meditating on your cards, I feel like are you could work if you're in a work situation where maybe you're in sales or something like that, or you have to meet a quota. I feel like it could be going a little bit slow, or maybe you rely on tips or something like that, but I feel like it's about to pick up. Maybe because the weather is getting nice, or people could be traveling more. But I feel like things are going to start picking up where you are at. But I feel like you're currently feeling a little bit defeated. I feel like some of you could be receiving, or you could be asking for help from from possibly from your mother if you're close with your parents, especially with Mother's Day coming up. So let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. You have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. These weren't this, I don't know how they are all like this. And you have the Three of Wands, because they are definitely not in order ever like this. They're never in order. They're always a big jumbled up mess. So a lot of pentacles here. So money is definitely on your mind. You have the King of Wands on the bottom. With the Page of Pentacles, you have the Three of Wands. With the Five of Pentacles, you have the Emperor. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Wands. You have every single one. You have a whole family. You have the King, the Queen, the Page, and the Knight. You have a whole family. You have the Ace of Cups with the King of Pentacles. You have the World with the Knight of Pentacles. And you have the Seven of Swords with the Three of Wands. I think this is the first time I've had this on here. So let's get into this, Aquarius. I'm actually kind of excited. So I feel like you are definitely, some of you could be having maybe some, I don't want to say money issues, but some of you could be having some potentially money trouble, or maybe you need a loan for something. But you have a whole family here, which is quite interesting. And with Mother's Day coming up, you could be going to see them. With the Page of Pentacles, that is a young energy. It can represent someone coming to you. The page is all about an offering. The Three of Wands, you have the Three of Wands at the beginning, at the end as well. So I feel like the Three of Wands is about expansion, and it's the early stages of the Two to the Three of Wands. The Two of Wands is all about the planning, and the Three of Wands is all about that action. And I feel like this offering is coming in at a good time, because that giraffe is looking over that rainbow, and the rainbow is we all associate with hope, with that it's the hope, it's the calm after the storm. It's the feeling of everything's going to be okay. And I feel like that's exactly what you're going to be seeing. With the 5 of Pentacles, you have the Emperor. I feel like this could be something that some of you could have been let go from your job. If with this Emperor type person, this could represent a corporation or something like that. And you could be down on your luck with some money. It happens to the best of us. And might not have expected it. Or maybe you were with someone and they threw you out. Take it how it resonates. And left you out in the cold. This person could have been someone that you were dating, and they said, nope, you're getting out, whatever. Take it how it resonates. It's not going to resonate for all of you. Or maybe you could have just up and left this person as well because of the Emperor. If they can be a very dictator like person as well. Next, you have the Queen of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. The King and Queen of Pentacles are right next to each other. This can represent you and your partner. It doesn't have to, or it can represent your parents. With Mother's Day coming up, take it how it resonates. But it does represent a whole family that's here, is what I'm getting. I feel like you're getting back on track with stability. I feel like you took a hit and now you're trying to get back on track with stability. With the Knight of Wands, I feel like you are getting an idea, you're going after it, especially with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is really resourceful. This could represent you as a mother or your own mother. You could be getting an idea on how to go about something, on how to solve a problem, how to solve some financial issue. And you're really going after this. The Knight of Wands can represent travel as well. But I feel like you are getting excited about it. You feel a little bit better. With the King of Pentacles, this can represent it's more stability, like you're after this stability. This can represent if this is you and your person. This is Taurus energy as well. The Ace of Cups, this can represent a love energy, a new love. It doesn't have to. It can just represent also maybe you and your partner pulling together as a team and making this work. But it's going to be different for all of you. Next, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the World. And the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving knight, but he also eventually gets the job done. He's very protective with all his armor on. He wants to make sure everything gets done. And I feel like with the World card, the World is all about achievement. And I feel like you did achieve something here. I feel like it could have taken you a long time, but I feel like maybe you did achieve something and something was lost or taken, especially next to that Seven of Swords card. I feel like you did achieve something with this World card, but then you feel like you're back at square one. And you feel like you have to start this whole cycle over again. You have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Wands. The Seven of Swords is an Aquarius energy card, and the Three of Wands is all about that expansion. It can represent travel. The Seven of Swords doesn't have to be lying, cheating, stealing. Maybe you feel like something was stolen from you in this situation, or maybe you were dealing with a lying cheater, stealer. Take it how it resonates. But you could also just be moving on to the next phase of your journey, of your life. You're just doing this quietly. Maybe you did lose some money and you just don't really want anybody to know about it. You're like, no, I don't want anybody to know about this. This is because you don't that's a boundary and you don't have to tell anybody. It's nobody's business. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but you don't have to talk about it. So let's see what else we have for you, Aquarius. What is the Three of Wands and the Page of Pentacles for Aquarius? You have the Four of Swords. You have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom there. So with the Four of Swords and the Three of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, I can't gather my thoughts. I feel like this is you almost taking a deep breath and realizing that everything's going to work out, everything's going to be okay. The Four of Swords is all about that meditating, praying, relaxing, whatever it is that you do spiritually. But I feel like this is some news with that Page of Pentacles, that Three of Wands. I feel like this is you just realizing, okay, everything's going to be okay. I can breathe now. I can finally breathe. And especially with that Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. What is the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles for Aquarius? You have the Strength card on the bottom. And you have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is that classic moving on to calmer shores. But these haven't been the easiest shores. They've been rocky. They've been bumpy. This has been a rough shores. And you've had to have some strength to go through this. And I feel like maybe things have been maybe easy maybe a few years ago or however long ago, maybe they were easier at one point in your life, but then they weren't so easy. And now you have to realize you've realized how strong you really are going through this situation. And this doesn't even have to be all about money as well. The pentacles represent things that you can touch, feel. So it can represent land, it can represent money, it can represent anything of value, property, homes. So it doesn't have to be just money, it can be a number of things. So with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, you have the High Priestess on the bottom, and you have the Six of Pentacles. With the Six of Pentacles, I feel like this is that things of balance. It does represent you receiving help, or maybe you're giving help. I feel like this is more you receiving that help. And this doesn't have to be money, like I just said. With that High Priestess, that is that deep inner wisdom that that spiritual download, that deep subconscious that we all have. The High Priestess is all about the answers that we all have within us, but they're just waiting to come out. What is the Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles? You have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups. The Ace of Wands is all about that passionate new beginning. It's about saying goodbye to the old and welcoming the new. And I feel like this is you being able to do that. The Seven of Cups on the bottom represents choices. So maybe things aren't the way they were, but you're being open about it. And the World and the Knight of Pentacles. What is the World and the Knight of Pentacles? You have your card, Aquarius. You have your power card, the Star card. And when I was saying about how you feel like you achieved something with that World card, but now it's like you have to start all over, it's your power card comes out. Like you're receiving a wish fulfillment. Something comes in and really helps you. With Judgment on the bottom as well, I feel like this could be maybe there's something involved in the court system. Maybe you're getting a settlement or something like that for some of you, possibly. But I feel like you're really getting a wish fulfillment that's really going to change things for you. And it's all about really keeping the faith as well. And lastly, for Aquarius, you have the Seven of Swords with the Three of Wands. You have the Ten of Swords, and you have the Page of Pentacles. You have the Page of Pentacles over here as well. So I feel like you're closing a chapter out with this Ten of Swords. This could definitely be with a job or a person. With the Page of Pentacles on the bottom and all these, I feel it's almost like you're closing this out with this Ten of Swords, and this wasn't ever really good for you anyway with this Seven of Swords. It's not going to resonate for everybody. This could be that lying, cheating, stealing energy, whatever that is. If this was a person, a work energy, whatever it is. But I feel like now he has that to-do list on the bottom. You're closing that out and you're just feeling like, okay, well, now I have a new set of to-do list. Now I'm ready for this chapter. I feel like you almost like move on to it pretty quickly. You're ready to just go from one thing to the next. And I don't mean like a person, not like a relationship. I feel like you just kind of want to get in there. You're almost like restless. You don't want to be stagnant for too long or anything like that. Because you're an air sign. You like to keep busy. You like to create, communicate, different things like that. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for viewing me today. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it as well. Definitely enjoy your week. And to all the mothers out there of your children, stepchildren, guardians of foster children, fur babies, pregnant mothers, whatever you're doing, any type of guardian you are, mother, it's all the same. It's a difficult job, but it's a rewarding job. So have a happy Mother's Day to all of you out there. And I hope to see you at the next read. Thanks. Bye.